I got something new to show you guys. It may look like a Nintendo Switch Pro controller, but it's actually a bootleg one from AliExpress. I want to unbox it and review it right now. If you take a look at the package, you'll see that they did a pretty good job of making it look like a real one. This is a real Switch Pro controller. This is a fake one. You'll see there are a few differences, like here it says Nintendo Switch Pro controller. They can't say Nintendo on this one, so it just says Pro controller for N Switch. You'll see that they obviously left the logo off the top and over here on the side. Look at the back, it's similar. They basically just can't say the word Nintendo on this package, but you can tell it's an obvious ripoff of that Pro controller. Now I'm going to open it up and see how it compares to the real one. It comes in this plastic sleeve that you slide out. And I just now realized this, but it looks like it's the Smash Brothers edition of the Switch Pro controller. Let's see what else comes in the box. There's an instruction manual and a USB-C cord to charge your controller. Let's pick up the controller and see how it feels. They actually did a pretty good job of making this feel just like a regular Switch Pro controller. If I was blindfolded and I picked this up, I wouldn't think that it's a fake one based on the weight and the quality of the buttons and everything and how it feels in my hands. For some reason on the box, the handles look gray, but in real life, the handles are white. Here's the real and the fake one, and the weight of them does feel very similar, but the fake one just feels a tiny bit lighter than the real one. I'm gonna charge this controller so I don't have any issues with the battery life while I'm testing it out. Just plug in the power cord. I'll plug this into the controller, and it should light up, showing that it's charging somewhere. There it is. Now I'm going to go into the controller settings so I can activate it. I was having trouble activating while I was plugged in, but I unplugged it and it looks like now I'm controlling my Switch. I'm just going to make this the first player controller to make things easier. So first I'm just going to test out the D-pad and the buttons with Sonic Origins Plus. And so far everything is working pretty well. I mean, the controller feels remarkably similar to the real one. I will say that it's a little bit louder than the real Pro controller. I'm noticing the D-pad is a bit more noisy, but I think that it's not a big deal and you can easily get used to that. I'm going to try Mario Kart 8 Deluxe so I can test the analog stick and then also the L and R buttons. This is the Moo Moo Meadows level from Mario Kart Wii. And so far it's playing great. The analog sticks feel really smooth and the controls are tight and accurate. The L and R buttons that I'm pushing also feel good. They feel just like the regular ones. And this is definitely a step up over the Joy-Cons. So I don't think I'm going to have time to test the battery life on this thing because I'm just plugging it in. But honestly, the battery life is probably, even if it only lasts for like 5 hours, that's good enough because you could always easily just charge it while you play. But I do know the battery life on the real one lasts like 40 hours, which is just ridiculous. So even if it's just a fraction of that, I'll be happy with this. I did a little more research and it looks like the controller is made by a company called Toopone. It's $37, which is a little bit over half the price of a real Switch Pro controller, which is $70. Who is this controller for? If you're tight on money and you need something better than the standard Joy-Con controllers, this controller is for you. You're not going to really notice much of a difference between this and the official one. On the other hand, if you want to get the official Nintendo one, I get it. You want to spend more money and get that because it has the official warranty, a little bit better build quality, and probably a better battery life. This is going to make a great Player 2 controller for my family and I. And honestly, as I mentioned, if you're just looking for a cheap Pro controller, you don't want to spend the $70 for the real one, grab this because it's just as good. Hope you enjoyed this review and thanks for watching.